everybody, and welcome to another edition of Between the Sheets with Spike. I am in Coos Bay, Oregon, with my very, very good friend, Ecstasy Inferno. Hola, chica.
Hello. Hi.
You excited?
I'm so excited.
This is so exciting to finally be doing this. It's taken forever. I drove up on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
9 hours. I did the opposite of you guys driving down to me.
Right.
I finally made it up this time. 3 in the morning. Got here at 1 and immediately started stuff. We were just stuff. You know, that fun stuff. We're doing
rehearsals, shopping, dinner,
party,
passing out.
Oh, fuck. I hit the sheets last night and died.
So did I.
Died. I just was like, both Jay and I didn't move. There was like that puddle of sweat drool. We're like, we didn't move. You know what I mean? We didn't move. It was crazy. But we are here in Coos Bay. I just did an interview, another interview with Jayla. She was just in the bed before you. That's why it kind of smells different. I don't know what that. It's kind of like
German sausage
with a summer's eve douche sauce. But anyways, so we were just talking. We have 2 shows in Coos Bay tomorrow.
We do.
And all this stuff. I love doing shows with you guys. I just knew from the minute that I told her I met you guys, I was like, I want to be friends with these people. I just want to go and do stuff. I know. I was just like just taken with you guys, and you guys were doing it. I mean, I heard from you about from Adrienne Alexander.
Yeah.
Who lives in Portland.
Oh, I love Adrienne.
Oh, she's my big inspiration. Recently, I found a picture of her and I at the MJ pageant that I did 2 years ago. That is the catalyst for me starting doing what I'm doing, traveling, doing the channels, doing everything like that. And I sent her a picture, and I did a big thing on Facebook about thanking her about it. And she goes, it wasn't really me. It was just the situation and hearing about her was the catalyst to do it. I'm like, no, I think it was you. She's pretty amazing. I'm hoping.
Yeah, you know, but I know what you're talking about. I'm currently doing some health changes in my life.
Like working out.
Yeah, you know, working out. Part of like the gym in Portland, Eastside Athletic, Ironside Training. And even though like Patrick and Michaela are such forces behind me right now, and like pushing me and like inspiring me and all this stuff, and it's like, oh my God, thank you, because like I need it right now. You know, like they're like, but it's you. I'm like, but no, it's you. And you're like, no, it's you.
They were the reason. They were the spark, the fire.
They were.
And if they would have been good at what they were doing or whatever, you would never have gotten that feeling.
Yep.
You know, so I thank Adrienne for helping me to do this. I hope I'm probably going to see her tomorrow at the show, but I wanted to be able to interview her. But I don't know if it's going to happen. I'll come up here again. Jay will drive again. I'm not driving. If I do, I'll come and drag. I'll fly. I'll bring one outfit. That'll be it. They'll be like, "Are you gonna do a number? Can I do 3 numbers in the same outfit?" Yes, it's Portland. Yes.
I mean, I only have 3 outfits. So.
Like this, yeah. Like 1 girl, 1 song.
3 outfits, 3 songs, 3 wigs.
What more does a girl need? Can you put a whole show on for that? And everything. So. I want them to know a little bit about you, that we've had time to talk in cars and when we're getting ready and on trips and when we're running away from people we don't want to talk to and we're hanging around or anything like that, that you had a huge problem with addiction.
I did.
You did?
You know?
Is it okay if we kind of talk about it?
I'm totally open about it, so yeah. Yeah, you know, I choose to say that I am an addict still. Because, to me, once I'm an addict, I'm always an addict. I just don't have to act out on it. If I think that I'm cured, that's the first time when I go back out. And it's happened before. I was like, I don't need to do drugs anymore because I'm cured. And then I'll have like a drink, and then I'm like, oh, yes, this is fun. And then I'm like, you know, it'd be really fun. Let's go do an 8-ball of math. Yeah! You know, so...
Cool.
Woo!
That's like me eating one of the mini donuts.
Yeah,
I just eat one.
Me too.
I just eat one.
I mean, food is, you know. I mean, but that's even another thing for me too. Is, you know, food is an addiction for me too. So, right now I'm going through all this stuff and I'm learning to rearrange my life again. and make healthier choices even right now. Yeah, on June 28th, I'll have 11 years off dope, and then I'll have 6 years of complete sobriety.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. But yeah, I went, I grew up in a pretty normal household, vacations and everything, just like a normal person. I always knew I was different. I didn't know exactly what it was that I was different. And I remember I was always friends with like the girls in school, and playing Barbie dolls and everything. I just thought that was just normal.
Right.
But the boys were mean to me and they'd call me names, and then it got to the point where I was older and they were calling me, like, fucking queer and faggot, and, I didn't know what that was when they started, I was naive. I was just this little boy in a really, actually decent family, and, I wasn't around that stuff. So once I found out what it was, and I was like, oh, yeah.
You were kind of like, you're right.
Yeah, it was like, the light bulb finally went ding. I was like, yes, you've been looking at Johnny the whole time going, he's really cute.
It has a name.
Oh my God.
It is homosexual.
Yes, and so, but I didn't come out until after high school. I dated like girls and everything, and was, like, I love you, and they're like, oh, then let's make love. I'm like, oh, I respect you too much. I respect you way too much. And stuff.
No, Betty.
No.
I love you too much.
I love you too much.
I love you too much.
And it's kind of,
Here's my promise ring.
I don't eat fish. We serve it now.
We do.
Yeah, but when I came out, it was very interesting coming out because, like, my family, my sister's always been supportive, and I've always been really close to my mom, and then my dad and I, we were further apart. I didn't hate him, and he was never like mean or anything, but like I was further apart from him than her, and I was a mama's boy, and when I came out, I was terrified because my entire dad's side of the family are like longshoremen, and they're like,
ooh, tough boys.
yeah, and I tried to be a longshoreman for 2 weeks, and I didn't.
Ooh.
Wasn't my thing. Amazing job, amazing benefits, but it wasn't me, and I couldn't do it. And then, so like, I'm like, yeah, Dad, I need to talk. And,
oh my gosh.
And I was just like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay! And like, he's like, just watching TV. And just silence. So I'm like,
did you hear me?
Did you hear me? Yeah. I'm like, I'm gay! And he's like, duh!
Okay.
And then like, just goes back to watching TV, and I'm like,
well, if there's little boys in school.
yeah, I was, but I was just like,
was it?
What do you mean, duh? He's like, I've known since you were probably about 8. I'm like, huh.
Then why'd you let me do that?
Right?
I blame you.
And then when I came out to my mom, it was actually completely opposite. And like she freaked out and was like, you're an embarrassment to family and society and everything. And I ended up going into using drugs and alcohol because I didn't feel that love anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I partied a few times when I was in high school, but I was actually a pretty good kid until like college.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, every kid acts out a little bit.
My acting out was very stage ridden. It was I will go commit suicide. I would run to my bedroom like that. I would splay the baby ass right out on the floor and then lie down in my marabou feathers. Fix my Veronica Lake wig and wait.
Yeah.
Until someone came in, I'd be like, I don't want to talk about it.
No. Where you going? Like, pick those pills up. I'm like, but I just took them. They're like, no, you didn't. Pick them up.
I just counted. There's 30.
Right. My mom and I are completely different now. Like, we're really close. But it took her like almost 10 years to like really come around. And in that 10 years, like I went through the ringer, you know. It started with alcohol, then it went to weed, and then it went to meth, and then it went to ecstasy, then it went to ecstasy, meth, LSD, and pretty much everything.
That's the Inferno.
Yeah, you know, woo! You know, and I went down a really deep, dark road, which also included prostitution. It also included drug trafficking. It also included sex trafficking.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, it was very dark. It was very deep. You know, people are like, God, don't you regret it? Aren't you sorry? And, you know, I'm like, sorry for the shit I did. I don't regret it because it made me who I am today.
Yeah.
You know, you know, for a while I was like, oh, I was the worst person. You know, like, I wasn't a great person, but I've changed my life around. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I checked myself into a treatment facility, and I went and changed my life. You know, and it's a lot of hard work, and it's constant. And you know, there are days where you just want to sit there and just be, yeah, I just want a beer.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's like, can't.
Well,
you know, I don't want to go there.
You know, you have to learn your limits. And you found those limits, and you're like, oh, I'm not going there. Forget it. Yeah. That's good. But no, you're here now, and you're doing so with the Caravan of Glam and so many other things. I mean, you're always traveling. You're always going places.
Yes.
We're kind of the same person. We're always like posting those. Here we are in Reno, and then I'm like, here I'm going this one, and here's this one, and, you know, and we're always like just go type of people. We're almost the same person, except for I know I'm way older than you.
I don't know.
Way older than you. Oh, I'm gonna have my 50th birthday rest this year. Yeah, and everything that you did, I know, because I was gonna say everything that happened to you as a relatively young person. You know, you went through all that. Then I'm like, that's 22 made-for-TV movies.
Right.
And I swear to God, Meredith Baxter Burney was in all of them.
Boom. Right.
You know, so where are you now? What is somebody battling addiction? You know, because of that non-acceptance in life, or trying to fill that hole. What is like the one thing you think you could tell somebody that would help them?
Never give up, and to open up and ask for help.
Don't do it yourself.
Yeah, you know, I tried. I tried many times to do it myself, and it never worked. And some of the darkest times in my life, and even in recovery, is when I shut down and tried to do it myself.
Right.
You know, it's like with anything that you do, it's always easier if you open up and ask for help.
For sure. I agree that too. I had to learn that myself as well, that I'm one of those people that I just take on projects like you wouldn't believe. You know, and I had at one point I had to be like, maybe I should ask someone else to do some of these. And then when I did, I'm like, wow, I feel better. It's still getting done, and we're good and everything. But I love doing what I'm doing. I mean, and that's why, like, the other day we were like, I have 10 jobs. You know, that's my normal day, you know, so...
Yeah.
You know, but I hope that we get to do a ton more together.
Me
You're
too.
very inspirational, and I think when
they
get the two, thank you.
You are.
When they get the two of us together, that's a force to be reckoned with. I can remember traveling with a little boy left group one time, and we were the only drag queens. We're like, what?
But we're the queens.
I'm like, what do you mean they came to see you?
They're here to see us.
We're the queens. But then we were like, oh, maybe we'll just, we're traveling with guys. 4 guys that just get naked all the time. Guess what? Never got naked. No one's.
We're backstage.
I know who really wants to see that. You would think that they'd just be like, well, I'm going to lounge about the house naked. Guess what? They didn't. You know, you were like,
true.
You know, I was like, could you just get naked? No, I get paid for that. But we're the queens!
Right?
Right? Everything. What's in the future for you? I know I see you continuing down this path to being more healthy.
Yeah.
You know, and doing that. So.
Yeah, well, let's see, like right now, we're working, you know, Caravan's working, we're working hard. We're doing a lot of new things. We also have our show Tease, which is a male and female burlesque show. And we're picking that up a little bit more. We're also working on a brand new show, which is basically an erotic circus. Kind of like erotic meets Cirque du Soleil. Everything. So there's that going on. Of course, our show's in Portland at Scandals. You know, we're finishing up Portland Idol right now. And then we will start Dragathon season 4, which is really fun.
Which is really fun. I've seen that.
It is, yeah.
I couldn't do that. No way.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work for those
It
people.
is. It's a lot of work. It's a 12-week competition where each week they have to do 2 looks and a performance.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like our version of Drag Race.
Pageant on steroids.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, and then I'm actually working on my next album.
Oh, and Candy Shop is still available on iTunes.
It is.
Ecstasy Inferno, Candy Shop. Yo, yo.
Yo, yo. You can find it on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Spotify. Just look up Ecstasy Inferno. ECSTACY Inferno. Candy Shop. But yeah, I'm working on my next album, which is called Molly Poppins.
Molly Poppins?
Yeah, you know.
You know, I know, I have a feeling I know what it's about, but I'm not going to ruin it for anybody.
I mean, I'm Ecstasy. I love Disney.
Oh my god, that's right, Molly Poppins.
You know, and Molly's the term for ecstasy.
Yes.
And Molly mixed with Disney, Molly Poppins.
She's gonna redo some Disney songs.
Right?
Be our guest, we'll take on a whole new meeting.
Suck my chest! Suck my chest! It's just a
I
little...
like that. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to put all of that information on where they can find you in the description.
Awesome.
So that they can contact you or go to those sites. Keep doing what you're doing. I think that you're on a path. We're on the same path, really. We're just trying to help and better ourselves, each other, and the world. That's what this whole channel is about for me.
Oh.
So I think that that's what we want to do. So we're going to be good. By the way, not my bedroom still. Still not my bedroom.
What I love is that we're in a bed together.
This is the first time.
And I know, but in a house that we've never really been in.
We're filming.
And we're filming. And the person whose house it is ain't even here. So we're in someone's house and they ain't even here in a bed in their bedroom.
We broke into this. We don't even know whose house this is. We just broke into it.
I would say her name's like Stassi or Kathy or by the stuff all over the house.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things with names on it.
Yeah.
Names on it. I don't know. Lots of love quotes.
No.
I keep thinking I'm going to close the door on the back of it and have that kitty, hang in there, Friday's coming. Alright, thank you for that. Watch, like, and subscribe. Comment below if you want to see something or talk about what we did and everything. So, thank you. Bye.
Bye.